Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do an eyesight Q&A. I asked you guys to leave me some questions and you did, so I will answer them right now. The first question I got was, what's wrong with your eye? So for people who are just newly subscribed or who haven't seen my video on that, I will link it down below. But I am blind in one eye, so there you go. I was born that way. I was born not being able to see in that eye, and it's funny because I wasn't completely blind when I was born, but it gradually, throughout the few months of me existing, it gradually became an issue. So the second question I got was, how do you take care of your eye? I get this question a lot. I don't do much to my eyes other than put my glasses on, possibly wear Visine when it's dry out, maybe. Even then, I hate Visine, so I don't wear it that often. It freaks me out. But yeah, just wearing glasses, so I do have a blind eye, but I also have my other eye. Other eye is also very weak. So yeah, I just keep my glasses on as often as I can. Sometimes it gets annoying, but I am not about to wear contacts. The third question is it weird to only see with one eye? No, actually it's not. For people who have just started experiencing it, or who aren't used to it yet, it can be weird, and I've gotten a lot of DMs like that, a lot of people who are very, very upset about it, but the truth is, when you are born, when you grow up and that's all you see, it's not much of a difference, because I don't know what it's like to see with two eyes, if you understand what I mean. So no, it's not weird. Turn my head more than most, but that's about it. The fourth question is, how do you usually tell people you're half blind? So I actually don't tell people unless they notice something, or unless I'm close to someone, I end up bringing it up at some point. But a lot of the people who know me, I didn't bother telling them at all, and it was kind of them who caught on, and I was like, yeah, I'm blind in one eye. And yeah. So unless someone asks me, or unless it's part of a conversation, I don't really bring it up. The fifth question was, how did you find out you couldn't see? I don't remember. It was so long ago that I wouldn't remember. I was months old. I think it was really when I was wearing my eye patch, and I had to wear an eye patch when I was a kid, when I had gotten realignment surgery, so they aligned my two eyes so that they could move at the same time, at least, so that this eye wouldn't wander, my blind eye. So I wore a patch to try to see. They wanted to see if I could force my eye to see again. Didn't work, but that was probably around the time where I realized that I couldn't see out of that eye, because I would try so hard to be able to see, and there was just nothing when I would put the patch on. The sixth question is, what's your biggest pet peeve about your eye? I think the biggest pet peeve about my eye is when I get reactions of people trying to touch my eye. That happened to me a lot in school growing up, and I hate it. If someone tells you they're half blind, you have no right to tell them they're not, first of all. I think it was pretty obvious and clear that I was half blind, and I had a lot of people trying to touch my eye with their fingers and going like this and trying to see, like, if I really couldn't see. And that gets really frustrating because you just, Like, why do you have to prove yourself, you know? But yeah, that's probably my biggest pet peeve. The 7th question is, what would you say to those first experiencing this? I would say it gets better. It always gets better. You get more used to it. I get a lot of DMs about this, and a lot of people being suicidal, depressed, anxious about it. But the truth is, time will heal a lot, and you will find ways to manage yourself and get around things. And just look at me as an example. You know, I do everything any normal person could do. And yeah, there's nothing I haven't been able to do as of yet. The 8th question is, does it embarrass you? It doesn't. It embarrassed me probably when I was a kid, to an extent, but no, it doesn't really embarrass me at all. I don't really care. The 9th question is, any advantages? I got a good advantage for you guys, and a lot of you who take Instagram pictures will know this. A lot of people complain about taking pictures in the sun and not be able to have, like, their eyes open completely. Like, you know, when you're staring at the sun and you can't really look at that direction too much and you want to take, like, the perfect selfie. So I see a lot of stuff going around like that, and that's not a problem for me. I can take a picture in blaring sun. I can take the best sun selfie that I possibly can because I can't see out of one eye, and that's a perk. I get to take pictures like that because my eye, it won't affect it. The last question I got was, does it affect your home life? No. It never affected my home life. Growing up, my parents were very adamant on treating me the same way as they would treat my brothers. I have 2 little brothers. I have James and Edward, and yeah, none of them ever treated me any different. Neither did my brothers, that's for sure. Still today, I don't get treated any differently. My fiance doesn't treat me differently, and yeah, doesn't affect me at all. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick Q&A on my eyesight. I hope you guys learned a thing or two, and if you guys have any more questions, leave them down below because I will answer them as soon as I can. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! Still hoping that someday we will here's the smoking of something good.